Hello, hi, I'm Debbie, and I've come off social media because I'm a little bit fed up with everybody shouting at everybody else about who's awake, who's not asleep, who's the sheeple, and all the rest of it. And I think what we got to realise is there are lots of stages to waking up, and even those of us who claim to be awake. There was a time, if you'd gone back many years ago and people have told us stuff, we might, poo-poo it a little bit. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to wake up. But also, on top of the waking up and discovering a lot of the deception and a lot of the things that the government are doing, etc., 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 all the rest of the conspiracy theories, as they so call them, there's the waking up where you actually realise that there's way more to it than that, that we actually are sovereign, we are safe, and there is nothing that anybody can do to us. Because when you truly wake up, when you truly wake up and realise the power that you've got inside and the sovereignty that you've got, and that nobody can touch you, it's just an amazing feeling of safe. Now, it takes a while to figure that one out. I kind of went through just like everybody else, wondering why can't everybody wake up? And then you get to the stage where, like, you truly wake up, and that is just a whole new different ball game. And you can actually nearly sit back and laugh and look, not quite laugh, but look at everything that's going on and feel a real sense of security, of safety, of just seeing the whole game, seeing everything play out. Not only everything play out, you can see the next level up where people who claim to be awake, which I totally understand, ridiculing those people and everything else. But when you are truly awake in a more spiritual sense, you realise that you have got the power, that nothing can touch you, absolutely nothing. You have got the power, you are sovereign, and that everything is a game, the whole thing. Not just the mask, not just COVID, not just the government, everything is a game, and that we're actually going through a spiritual awakening, and it's where we're going from, like, at the moment we're in third dimension where all this is happening. But the more you raise your frequency, the more you stop worrying, come out of the fear, try to raise your vibration. As in, myself, I have been meditating for years, and I find that fairly easy. But it doesn't only have to be meditating. You can just sit in nature, sit in the forest, just go deeper into things. And instead of looking outside and looking at what this person is doing and what the government is doing and what they're doing, go inside and look at what you're doing. You're doing a lot of it, it's a game. It's a whole damn game. The Matrix is a game. You are the Matrix even. You can go inside in such a deep level to realise that even that you are the one who's helping this all play out. And when you actually get a grip on that, and when you actually see that and feel that and work on raising your vibration, when you're at a higher vibration, all that stuff, it can't touch you. The 5G, the vaccines, the COVID, the supposed COVID, nothing can touch you. You realise how powerful and how, I can't even put into words, you just realise that the whole thing is a game, that there is no way you have to worry about anything, and that actually all of these things that are happening, the COVID, the everything else that's happening, It's like, you know, the way we keep saying, oh my God, it gets more crazy, you know, they want to look on their 50s indoors, and now, you know, we can't see our grannies, now we can't do this, now we can't do that. It's just getting more crazy and more crazy and more crazy, and other things, you know, the paedophilia and everything else, and more shocking, that you think, my God, you know, how can't these other people who we say are asleep, how come they can't see it? This is all, it's like Mother Nature in a way helping. We've got outside help, I believe, in this, but shocking the system, shocking us into awakening, because we've had all this time to awaken. You know, we had a time of COVID where there was the lockdown, and we could have just sat at home and, you know, really went into this and went into ourselves. It's like we all had an equal opportunity to spend time alone, to go inside, to do work on ourselves. But lots of us didn't, you know. We put on Netflix, or, you know, we got stuck onto the computer looking at all kinds of God knows what. Whereas if you actually spend that time and go inside and work on yourself, and just go deep inside, you know, stay with your breath and realize that you are just something way, 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 way more than a pawn in this game. You are one of the players of the game. You're the one also in control of the game, and you're the one who can fix things. Right? You may have to go outside still and, you know, wear a mask, but you don't wear it and think like, oh my, you know, they're trying to keep me quiet. They're trying to do it. You just like wear that, knowing that we just have to finish out the rest of this game. I'm not one for wearing masks, believe me. You know, I've gone lots of places without masks where I should have worn masks. So I'm not telling you to wear a mask. Please don't get me wrong. But do look deeper into it, because there is a lot more, a lot more in this, where we, like I say, we are the ones in control. We're the ones who are running alongside of this. And it's something that has to play out. It's consciousness. It's something that was going to happen, that eventually everybody will wake up. But it's a kind of thing where some of us have to go first. A lot of us have been getting like, you know, like throughout the ages, we've had them messing around with our DNA, you know, putting stuff in the water, everything else to kind of dumb us down. But bit by bit, at the moment, a lot of us have been getting downloads, which is helping to fix our DNA. Some of you who may be wondering what's going on may have been suffering with things like headaches, kind of like ringing in the ears. Sorry, my cat is biting my toes as I speak. Ringing in the ears, kind of like a frequency thing. Headaches, you know, sore eyes. So aches and pains in your joints, all kinds of things, exhaustion, like really, really, really tired and feeling you just need to sleep. All these things have been given our DNA upgrades, and that is helping us to awaken. And a lot of the ones of us who actually awaken, not just awaken to the conspiracy stuff, but the ones who actually awaken to realizing that there is, you know, you can go to a higher frequency, and we can do this by, you know, you raise your frequency by having fun, by singing, by dancing, by doing all kinds of fun things as well, by laughing, by, you know, having fun. Stop worrying about things. There's so many different ways to raise your vibration, but obviously meditation and going in deep is a good way to do it. And also, you know, going into all the people who have ever been in your life and giving forgiveness to yourself. You know, when you work on all this stuff, you start to feel yourself in a higher vibration. You can actually feel it, you know. It's we're not there all the time, but you can actually feel yourself in this higher vibration, and you can just see everything playing out and how it's playing out and why. The most important thing, why it's playing out. We get to see that, and then the idea is then we hold, just hold the space for the people who aren't awake yet, hold everything on a higher vibration, and then that in turn helps them to awaken. And then eventually everybody will awaken. Everybody, I think, is going to awaken eventually. And then we're just going to be in this amazing, amazing place where just like everything is going to be amazing, everything is going to work out, everybody's going to be happy, and at this time, like at the moment, there's nearly I don't know if anybody can feel this, but like some separate timelines playing out. 1 minute if you get yourself stuck in one timeline and thinking that this is going to happen and that's going to happen, you're almost drawing yourself there, and that's the way things will span out. Whereas when you lift your vibration, you can see that there are other roads to take, other timelines to take. That's going to be way much more fun, way less stressful, way amazing, and where your biggest, bestest dreams can come true. If you kind of understand and feel and get where I'm coming from, what I would say is to subscribe to my YouTube. I'm going to make some more videos trying to explain things, but I'm also going to do some meditations and things that may be able to help you a little bit to do this transition. I'm going to try and spread a little bit more information that might be able to help. Try and explain. In fact, if anybody puts anything in the questions, I don't mind trying to do a video on that. But it's just that there are people waking up to the spiritual awakening, and they don't even realize what it is. I know people who've been suffering from headaches and everything else, and just knowing something is different, and yet they're feeling tired, but yet one day they're feeling down, and the next day they're feeling like, wow, like everything's going to be amazing. And it is part of the awakening, and realizing that we are all one, we are all connected. Not only are we all connected, we are all these strong, we are the strongest, most amazing being that you could ever imagine. I'm not religious in any way, shape or form, but when I say that we are the creators, we are God, and when we figure that out, and I'm not saying that in a religious way at all, so please don't think that. Does not. I don't do religion, never have. Well, I have done as a child, but that's enough, to put you off it for life. So no religion. But we are these amazing, powerful beings that can do the most amazing, powerful things. And at the moment, it's time to choose your timeline. And if you're going to go along with all the negativity and the fear and everything else, you may find yourself stuck in that timeline. Whereas if you concentrate and working on yourself, meditating as much as possible, going inwards is where you find everything. And then you realize that your thoughts create your reality. It's as simple as that. I don't know, some people may have read my book, Life is for Living. I've also written Unlocking the Gateway to Happiness. But the key to everything is within, not without. We look for everything outside. That's the crazy thing. We spend our lives looking for everything outside, and really what we're looking for is inside. And when we discover that, it's almost like not game over. The game begins, the real game, and it's going to be amazing. So anyway, if you want to like and subscribe, if you want to leave me some comments, that's fine. I'll try and answer questions, and if it's something that causes me to do another video, that will require another video, I'm quite happy to do that, because I'm just beginning to kind of speak my truth and speak from my heart and how I truly feel. So yeah, I'm hoping to see you all again. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Bye.